Before Adam Mosseri could unveil Facebook Home, Facebook's new home screen app for Android smartphones, he needed Facebook employees to get excited about using something other than an iPhone.
I actually had to get in front of the entire company and make an ask for people to shift. And in order to sort of explain how much of an iPhone user I was, I literally had an imprint of an iPhone in my pants. Like I wore the same jeans like too often, I guess.
Still, at Facebook headquarters, you'll find yellow posters highlighting the growth of Android.
The posters you see around, which are essentially trying to encourage employees to get Android phones, because internally, more employees have iPhones than Androids.
The Android push is happening for a reason. Research firm IDC says 69% of smartphones shipped worldwide last year use Android, more than 3.5 times the number of iPhones.
Facebook Home is ready to ship.
Home is Facebook's attempt to both better serve its Android users and to take advantage of what Android offers, the ability to tweak the experience on each phone, in this case with Facebook photos and status updates flowing past as soon as you turn on your device.
The more we kind of studied and developed and delved into the Android platform, the more we discovered that there was a huge opportunity for us to do things that we couldn't necessarily do on iOS, but that could actually go and make the Facebook experience that much richer and deeper.
Chatheads is one example, the ability to message friends without going in and out of a messaging app.
We called it Chatheads because at the time it was just a name that we used to talk to each other about it. And then like in the span of a week, we were able to show it to Mark and showed it to a bunch of people and got everyone excited about it.
And now that Home is available to Android users, Apple may be next.
We are or have been and will continue to talk to Apple about how we can bring some of this sort of goodness to iOS.
It's not yet clear how that would happen, given how protective Apple is of its home screen experience.
On iOS, depending on where we got to with Apple in terms of what they wanted and what we wanted, it may or may not be Home. If it was, we could also just bring some of the design values to the iOS app. That might be how it ends up. Or we could build just a lock screen. Maybe then it's not called Home, it's called something else. But we don't know yet.
Mosseri says Facebook's also talking with Microsoft.
We've showed them what we've built, and we're just in an ongoing conversation about how we can also invest in those platforms more deeply.
Meanwhile, Facebook's Home team is hard at work on new features that could be rolled out in the coming months. John Ehrlichman, Bloomberg, Menlo Park, California.